Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are completely new, I am sincerely Niko, and this is the perception video. Alright guys, so before we even get into this video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and join me here on YouTube and be a part of the XO Squad where it's lit on this side of YouTube. Make sure you guys smash that notification bell and give this video a huge thumbs up because, you know, it's so hard out here for a pimp like me. So we know what you guys came here for. You wanted to see me try on the Perception collection from MakeupShayla. So I'm not going to talk too much about it. I'm not going to talk too much in this intro. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right on into this video. So I have the whole Perception collection right here in my hand. Retail price for all of this was $59. I have the eyeshadow palette, the 3 lipsticks, 2 highlighters, and the lip gloss. To be honest, no shade, but all shade intended. This is actually cheaper than a lot of the stuff that you could possibly get at Sephora. Like a lipstick at Sephora will cost you between, well, the cheapest is $8, which is Sephora, but the high end will be like 30 bucks. So you're really getting a great deal if you decide to get this whole bundle, but if not, then you can get the items individually, and I will be talking about the prices as I talk about each product. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out the packaging, and I'm just going to start applying them to my face and get this review started. Alright, so let's start off with the Perception package here. The packaging is so super duper pretty. It does have the color shades on the back, and this literally screams MakeupShayla down boots. She loves the color purple, she loves the color black, she loves the color gold. That screams Shayla, hence why I have on my goldish yellow backdrop just to support my girl. But nevertheless, let's get right on into what's inside this box. Alright, so as you guys can see right here is the eyeshadow palette. I couldn't help myself. I had to swatch it once I got it in the mail. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I just had to do a couple of swatches for the gram. If you guys are not following me on Instagram, please do so. I will be leaving my social medias all down below, but if you can't find it, of course just type in X0Niko and you will find me on all social media. So this palette is so beautiful. I love the whole ordeal, and the cool thing about it is that it comes with a real big size mirror, so I'm all about that mirror life. Gang, 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 gang. Price point for this palette is $23, which is a little bit more expensive than what Colour Pop usually offer for eyeshadow palettes. I do have the Femme Rosa from the Colour Pop collection. And this has a total of 12 eyeshadows, as you guys can see here. This retails for $16, so for this to be $23 is not a bad jump. Of course, you're getting more eyeshadows. You get an extra row of eyeshadows compared to that. Plus, you get a mirror, so the price is very justified in essence. But let's go ahead and kind of like deconstruct this palette a little bit. Looking at this palette, I can kind of see myself doing this as an everyday eyeshadow if I were to wear eyeshadow every day, but I really don't. I just wear foundation and call it a day. But on your left side, which is my right, you have your very much neutral tones. You have your golds, your shimmers, your crease colors, your orange, your warm tones, all in this perimeter. And then you have your nighttime or your smoky vibes on that side, which definitely screams inspired by Shayla. I do see right here where it is sassy. This is very much a MAC blue brown. This gives me blue brown from MAC all day, every day. So beautiful, so beautiful. And I also want to swatch Spill the Tea, because this is calling, that is calling my name. That is calling my name. This is very much for people of color. It has a great variety. It can go vampy, it can go natural, it can go light, it can go wispy, it can go dark, it can go sultry, from left to right without a problem. So I'm excited to give this a go. I want to do a couple of tutorials with this eye look or with this palette. So if you guys are interested in multiple looks, please let me know in the comment section below if you guys want me to do more looks with this palette so you guys can kind of get an idea of what to wear in different color combinations. I'm excited to give this palette a go. So without further ado, I'm just going to stop talking about it and actually just apply some shadows. So I'm going to zoom you guys in closer so you guys can get a little more, you know, intimate with my eyeball. So let's go ahead and get you guys in a little more closer. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into this palette here. I haven't primed my eyes just yet, but I am going to prime them. And I'm going to use my Wet n Wild concealer. I'm going to use the medium D10 just so I can make sure that the colors pop a lot. Alright, so my eyes are primed. I'm going to take a little bit of that Culture shade, which is really neutral, and I'm just going to use that to kind of set the eye. Taking my Sephora number 10 brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip into thick. Thick. I can't even pass on it. She wanted what? So I'm going to take the color thick and I'm just going to pop that right into the crease. There's not that much fallout, which is really good because you know how fallout is. You know how a lot of people feel about fallout. So I'm going to take my number 27, so 427 brush. This is a pro blending brush. And I'm going to grab a little bit of Revenge and Played Out. And kind of nestle that right into the socket. Taking that same brush and I'm grabbing a little bit more Revenge. Grabbing Revenge only. And I'm just going to pop that right on the inner part of the eye socket. Grabbing my simple trial size of the Kat Von D Lacquer Concealer in number 11 Neutral, which is pretty much like pure tone beige on my skin tone. And I'm going to use that to kind of cut the crease and also to amplify the shadow a lot more better. And I'm using the number 76 brush from Sephora. Taking the shade Spill the Tea, I'm going to use that in the inner corner of the eye. And I'm using the Sephora number 30 brush. Taking that same number 30 brush, I'm going to go into Strut and Slay, which is also really pretty as well too. Take that to where Spill the Tea kind of left off at, and blend that on the lid. And again, taking that same brush, and I'm taking that color Sassy. Ooh, Sassy. And popping that on the last outer third. Taking a really precise dome blending brush, I'm going to grab a little bit of that Played Out shade and just kind of feather that into Sassy to smoke that corner out. Taking this Wet n Wild flat small shader brush, I'm going to dig into that color Revenge. And I'm just going to tap that all over the lower lash line. Going into the color Played Out with the same brush. I'm going to use that more or less on the waterline. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of Milk Makeup Mascara. Alright, so for lashes, I'm going to just take something very simple, very cheap and inexpensive. These are the LA Color Dramatic Lash. I'm going to hop off camera, pop them on, and we'll be back to apply the highlighter and the lipstick. Okay, lashes are on. I actually low-key miss wearing these delightful lashes from LA Color. Back in the day, I couldn't afford lashes or buy even like Kiss lashes, Sephora lashes, all that good stuff. I was literally buying like these doll lashes. And this literally just gives back nostalgia tease. Alright guys, so I have the two highlighters here. These are the Luster Loose Powder highlighters from Colour Pop. These are like some of the newest kind of items to what Colour Pop offered for this year, besides the Lux Lipsticks, which I will get into a little bit later. But she came out with two shades. I'm going to go ahead and swatch them for you. The first color I have, alright, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch these colors for you. The first color I'm going to swatch is Boomin. Boomin is like that true yellow tone gold. This is going to be pretty as like an inner corner highlight. The other color I have is Pose. And Pose is like that peachy copper tone highlight, which is probably what I'm going to gravitate towards the most and apply that onto the cheek. So I'm going to take the color Pose and I'm going to apply Pose on this side. Really soft, really subtle, really everyday for me. And to be honest, this is actually like the first loose powder highlighter that I actually am trying. So I'm going to go ahead and apply Boomin on this side. Boomin is also pretty as well too. But I really love Pose the most because Pose looks a lot more natural. You guys know I'm very much into like the whole natural ordeal. So I'm going to take a little bit of Boomin and a little bit of Pose and apply that towards the center of the face so that I don't look crazy, even though I do look crazy. Alright, moving on into the Luster Lipsticks. I have all three, of course, because of the PR bundle, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a swatch of all 3 colors. The first color I want to give is a swatch of Quickie. Quickie is a Peachy Nude lipstick. I'm getting more of a peachy pink than a Peachy Nude. I really don't see the brown undertone in this color on my skin tone. It's very salient, very bright. The next shade I'm going to be swatching is Come On Sis. Come On Sis is supposed to be a soft, pinky brown. And you guys know I'm all about that brown undertone, but Come On Sis is not really a color I kind of gravitate towards either. And then the last one is Ooooouuu, which is a warm peach tone lipstick. I think that is the one. Out of all 3, I feel like that is the one. Like, ooh is calling my name. I also have the gloss as well too, which is Neat Freak. So Neat Freak is supposed to be a metallic peachy tone gloss with pink and gold glitter. And that is also pretty as well too. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild lip liner in Chestnut, which is a neutral brown tone. Hashtag nude brown. And then I'm going to pop on the Ooooouuu shade. Then I'm going to go ahead and top the lipstick with a little bit of the Neat Freak. Alright guys, so that pretty much completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me put on the Makeup by Shayla x Colour Pop collaboration that just recently launched. I want to say like last week. It's been like a week since it came out and like, oh my gosh, it's amazing. As of right now, all the products are still sold out if you guys are watching this weekend. So please make sure you guys turn on your notifications with Colour Pop and send your emails in so that you guys can be able to get this particular product if you guys are interested. I'm going to give my final thoughts and what I really like and what I really didn't care for out of this product just because I can. The palette is definitely worth it. Like I said, the palette is $23 a piece, so if you guys decide to get the palette, this is going to be the main thing that you definitely have to get out of the whole entire collection because you are able to turn looks with the palette. The palette is like the main focal point of this collection, so you have to get the palette. The next items that I would say that you definitely need to get is, of course, the lip gloss, which is Neat Freak. I'm going to be purchasing 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 more Neat Freaks and also a couple more Stilos from the Ellery collection because both of those are like my 2 favorite glosses that I have been loving lately in the month of April and now of course into May. So I will be purchasing more of these lip gloss. I definitely love the packaging. They really stepped up the packaging. Shayla definitely is involved with the packaging and I am so here for it. Same thing with Ellery. Ellery packaging is a lot more different than the regular traditional ultra glossy lips, so the packaging definitely sold on both of these Women of Color collaborations. So I'm going to be picking up about 2 or 3 more of each of their lip glosses. So the next item out of this collection that you definitely need to get is the loose powder highlighter in the Colour Pose. This is really pretty on deeper to dark deep complexions. If you're more the light to fair light, this might become off as like a really bronzy shade, so you can try to use this as a bronzing topper, but it won't really give you that much of a glow, if you get what I'm saying. You can mix this into your setting sprays to give you that overall like glow as well too, so that's an option if you guys decide to get this. You can do this as a mixing medium in your setting sprays. And then the last item out of the collection I definitely would say to get is the lipstick called Ooooouuu. As you guys can see, this is really deep color, brown girl friendly out of all 3 of the shades. If you're feeling bold and wild and frisky, then you can definitely go get Quickie and Come On Sis. But the shade Ooh is one of the most prettiest shades out of the 3. The other 2 are a little bit more not really fitting for more of a deeper complexion type of ordeal. I will leave my shade references below so you guys can kind of know where I fall. I also will leave the shade reference of Shayla's in comparison to one similar foundation that we both have in our collections. And you guys can kind of tell where I fall as far as a complexion goes when it comes down to the colors on my skin tones. And if you are in between, then you can kind of make your own educated guess from that. Other than that, I'm going to end this video here. Again, I want to say thank you guys for watching this video. If you're watching this, Shayla, congratulations on your collaboration with Colour Pop. You are amazing. I am so happy for you. I supported you from your Maybelline collaboration. Now I'm supporting you with your Colour Pop collaboration, and I will continue to keep on supporting you because we need more powerful, strong women who don't wear cape in today's society to push forward, to break down boundaries, and to set better standards for our people. And you, Jackie Aina, Ellery, Shalom Black, Alyssa Ashley, the list goes on, are doing this without capes on because you guys are superheroes in the beauty community, and I am supporting you wholeheartedly. So without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. I will see you guys in the next one, and make sure you guys subscribe. And with that being said, peace out, babes. Bye, guys.